senators, representatives, and esteemed guests. I want to thank you all for making time today for this very important luncheon. I'm truly grateful for this honor, and I feel so blessed to be here on Capitol Hill to celebrate Jewish American Heritage Month. It's that much more special because I get to share the dais and this honor with Malcolm Hoenlein, who's been a pillar of the Jewish community for decades, one of the most decent people I know, someone I get to call a friend, someone who is a mentor, and someone for whom all of eternity I will have shared a chocolate bar cover with. So. This honor, this year, brings with it even more meaning. And this convening, this celebration of Jewish American heritage brings with it even more urgency. Jewish American Heritage Month was created to help inform the American people of the many contributions of American Jews in American life. This is especially important in the aftermath of the horrific attacks of October 7th and the war that continues, and as we witness the increasing rise of anti-Semitism surrounding us. We must continue to raise awareness, to deepen understanding, and to build mutual respect. But we must also stand up for our faith, our values, and our identity. The anti-Semitism we are witnessing is extremely distressing, and I must say, also deeply painful. I pray for both a peaceful resolution and a future that is filled with much less hate. I especially want to acknowledge the senators and representatives who came here today to show their continued support for American Jewry and for Israel. The Jewish people have made significant contributions to American life in so many ways, and the United States and Israel have always had a special relationship strengthened by its shared democratic values. Friends support friends, especially during the most difficult times, so I thank you for your friendship. Like many Americans, I am an immigrant. I'm a Jewish Canadian by birth and a Jewish American by choice. My grandparents were immigrants too. Both my maternal and paternal grandparents left Europe before the pogroms. In fact, one of my grandmothers emigrated twice. She immigrated alone and then went back to get my grandfather for a second time. Now that's a very strong and courageous woman. My other grandmother came through Ellis Island and took a short ride to Philadelphia and then a long train ride to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan in Western Canada, and the rest is, shall we say, Canadian history. My personal immigration journey to America doesn't even come close to the miles traveled by my grandmothers, but had my grandmother stayed in Philadelphia, it would have made my immigration experience that much easier. But my journey was memorable too. I was sworn in as an American citizen with the first group of immigrants to be naturalized in New York City after the attacks of 9/11. We were in a courthouse in downtown New York that had to be surrounded by soldiers to protect the courthouse in those intense days after 9/11. Quite an entrance in order to take the oath of allegiance to this country. But those attacks, much like the attacks on October 7th, upended our world and deepened our resolve. For me, the attacks of 9/11 strengthened my desire to want to be an American citizen. I wanted to be part of a nation where opportunity, freedom, and democracy prevailed, and where anything is possible. It was the country where I wanted to leave my mark. It was the place where I wanted to take all the Jewish values and ideals I'd learned as a child and put them to practice to the better of this country. And the public service I have undertaken has been the greatest privilege of my life. I am humbled by the opportunities I've had in this country to make a difference, to serve my community, and to represent the ideals of my faith. My Jewish identity is my identity. My home is America. My nationality is American, and I'm also proud to be a Jewish American. Thank you so much.